Hello, hello.
Hello. Shit.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. I made sure you were distracted first and then hit the button.
Yeah, I know. You like to do that now that you're in control.
Yeah.
You don't
I
have.
do this for streams as well.
I mean, it's true. Yeah.
If you've ever heard the choice first word said on some
Oh
streams.
yeah. When you're already in the voice call, and it's just kind of without warning. It's a good haha funny joke.
Yeah,
It's a good gimmick.
yeah. Sometimes someone opens talking about piss. Like, it's funny.
What a way to start the things. You say someone, but we know who it is.
What? It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, is
We're
it
talking about Darian.
what?
What?
I do not.
Every now and then, there's a bit of a downward tug on my stomach, sort of like when when the passenger jet I was in was landing in Rome. I had imagined that things would rattle around, along with a bunch of fire and heat, like a Hollywood movie. Instead, there's only a rumbling sound that accompanies a gentle vibration through the seat. There isn't any fire, but I do start to see blue flames on the otherwise black windows. I look over at Amicus and see that he's got his eyes covered, well closed, looking relaxed. Um, the wolf opens his eyes and smiles gently at me.
Don't worry. This is all normal.
I realize how nervous I must look, so I nod and lean my head back in the seat. The electric blue flames stop after a while, and then I feel one final downward pull on my body before the rumbling fades out. We sit in a complete silence and darkness for a moment before I hear Amicus moving next to me.
Okay, we're in the hangar right now. Just follow me into the palace.
Amicus gets up, but the ship stays dark. That doesn't. So does the hangar. Okay, why aren't there any lights?
Everyone's probably asleep. I don't want to wake them up.
I get the feeling that he just doesn't want anyone to catch us, but I don't say anything. Now I fiddle with my seatbelt, unable to get it undone until I feel Amicus leaning over me, breathing in my ear as his large paws cover mine, pressing something that releases the strap. I stand up, feeling, whoops. I reach out, eh, feeling around the blindly, yeah, as I hold on onto the seat, only barely able to make out the red bristles of the headrest in front of me. I reach out my hand. Hey, Amicus rolls rough paw pads envelop my hand.
What's wrong?
I can't see anything.
Oh, can you not see in low light?
Amicus starts pulling me along before I hear a soft beep, then a whooshing sound. Not really. Another sound catches my attention. Crickets. They have crickets here too? At the same time, I'm hit by a wall of humid warmth, almost like walking into a sauna. Amidst, Amicus puts a paw against my chest.
Wait a second.
Then I hear a soft thud following by a grunt. Hello?
Lean down.
My eyes have adjusted a bit to the dark, and I'm barely able to make out what I think are paws reaching out towards me. I crouch down, and Amicus grabs me under the arm before pulling me clumsily off the deck of the ship. My face smashes up against this fur chest before I set down on my feet.
All right. So we're going to go straight to my room. Try not to make too much noise.
I start to nod, but Amicus is already pulling me along. The humidity presses down on me like a physical force, and I start to worry that I might actually have severe trouble surviving on this moon. It's really hot.
Things will cool off once we get inside.
I can hear him panting heavily as we move through the hangar. I still can't see much, just an angular shape in the darkness. But finally, I see some light ahead, along with some cool air. We turn a corner, and I have to blink against how bright it suddenly becomes.
Oh shit.
Oh, so the daytime version of this background is also in the Adastra section in Echo when they're watching.
Okay, right.
Yeah. I look around at the pillars on marble floor, the bright lights above me, and what looks like a garden complete with statues extending out through the archways. Well, at least I know Amicus wasn't lying about living in a palace.
What do you think?
Wow, I mean, it looks really cool, really expensive. I don't know if that last part was such a great compliment, but Amicus seems happy.
Thanks. It's going to be your home for a while, so I'm glad you like it.
Amicus adjusts his cape, fanning it out a little.
This is only a small portion of the palace, of course. I'll show you around later, but for now I want to go to my room and dry out a little. I must look like a mess right now. The humidity doesn't do my fur any favors.
I can tell Amicus is genuinely embarrassed, even if he's trying to joke. So I put a hand up into my hair. I have a little less to worry about, but I'm sure my hair is pretty crazy right now.
True. That patch of fur is really something, though.
The wolf reaches out and touches my hair, rubbing it between his pads on his fingers. Maybe, we've made physical contact several times over the last day, but this is the first time that it really feels friendly. We stand there for a moment, just long enough for things to get awkward. Amicus pulls his hand back suddenly, as if realizing what he's doing.
Oh,
He's saved from having to think of something to say, as we both hear footsteps coming up the hall to our right.
shit.
What?
Hide it. Be quiet.
Amicus whispers loudly at me and suddenly pushes me hard back the way we came. I stumble before scrambling around the corner. The footsteps get louder as I stand up and press my back against the wall, listening. You do this one.
Amicus.
I jump. The person around the corner shouting at Amicus, if this is the character I'm thinking.
Cassius.
Oh, okay. I should probably do this one then.
Okay.
Amicus's deeper voice responds, sounding cool and collected. Where the hell have you been? His voice is high-pitched and a little more articulated than Amicus's. I start to look around the corner, then hesitate. Then I do it anyway, wanting to see who this person is. Luckily, Amicus has moved further down the room, so that I'm slightly behind this Cassius guy.
Well, there he is.
Yeah, I see a white wolf. Quite a bit smaller compared to Amicus, but no less intimidating, maybe even more so. I can tell by his demeanor that he's probably not a fun person to be around.
Probably sucks at parties. I don't know. I've just met this guy. I was out hunting. Is something wrong?
Hunting? For 2 days? Is that a joke?
Was it that long?
Yes. You were supposed to make a speech in Lux yesterday. How many times did we remind you of it? Cassius suddenly takes a deep breath. Really, Amicus, you seem to expect everyone to cover up your mistakes. I cannot comprehend how you could have forgotten.
I lost track of time.
That's not an excuse. How do you expect to become emperor if you act this way? Amicus growls.
Don't even pretend, Cass. You're probably happy I missed it.
That's ridiculous, Amicus. I only want what's best for the Empire. Amicus opens his mouth, then shuts it suddenly.
No, I'm not doing this tonight. I'm tired and I want to go to bed.
Cassius quietly regards Amicus for a moment, then shakes his head. Well, Virginia went in your stead, so you have her to thank when she returns.
She's better at that sort of thing anyway.
The point was to show Lux that the next possible emperor stands in solidarity with them. Sending your sister is not a good look.
Well, walking around in undergarments doesn't look good either. You think that's how an emperor should behave?
No one's awake, Amicus. Don't be such a pup.
I'm just saying you look really small without your armor. Now is not a good look for an emperor.
Excuse me?
Ooh. What? I only want what's best for the empire, and a little runt like you definitely isn't.
They stare at each other for a long time, and though I have no idea what's going on, I can almost see the electricity arcing between them.
How very anime.
Suddenly, Cassius turns his head and stalks away, tail swishing furiously. Good night, Amicus. Amicus stands there for a moment, still puffed out a little before he finally deflates.
Damn it! I like that. Portrait. That's fun.
I stand quietly around the corner, waiting for Amicus to call me back. When he doesn't, I whisper at him. Amicus? He perks his ears and he turns to me.
Hey, come on. We should go before anyone else decides to show up.
Okay. I can tell by the way the wolf walks, his ear slightly down, his tail almost dragging, that he's not in a good mood. You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. My brother just knows how to irritate me, and I shouldn't have said that to him.
We quietly walk through the marble halls, the echoing of our footsteps the only sound. Is he not supposed to see me?
I just need to think of the right way to introduce you. Now isn't the best time.
Is he the one that challenged you for the throne? Amicus is quiet for a moment before heaving a sigh.
Yes, and he's really starting to turn my life upside down because of it. Sometimes I think he just sees this all as a game.
We come to a stop at what looks like a door. It's completely smooth, though, made of what looks like marble. Amicus doesn't make any moves to open it.
And you know, he never seemed concerned for me and my duties until after he made his challenge. That's what bothers me the most, knowing that it's all an act.
I guess you're not really close with him, then.
Not since we were pups, no.
A disturbing thought suddenly hits me. Well, you know, in Earth's ancient Rome, the place where you guys uplifted, people would kill each other over the throne, like a lot. Does that happen here? Amicus frowns.
I suppose it's happened in the past, but that was a long time ago. Besides, Cassius would never do something like that.
Amicus sticks out his paw and presses it to the black square of the wall. The door slides open without a sound. I feel a rush of cool air come out of the room, and Amicus lets out a happy sigh as he steps inside.
Ah, that's much better. My dad's advisor keeps the climate way too hot in the rest of the palace.
I follow the wolf inside and look around. Aside from a few quirks, the room looks like it could have come straight out of any luxury hotel on Earth. Amicus sits heavily on the bed, making it squeak. He starts to strip off his clothing.
Toilet and bath are in there.
He nods ahead at another door across from the bed. Then he jabs a thumb back into the large curtain.
That's the balcony if you want to get some air. Though I don't know why you would do that in this weather.
Then he points at the couch.
And that's where you sleep, if that's all right with you. I've known other aliens prefer the floor, though.
The couch is fine. I walk over to the red sofa, sizing it up. I should probably...
Just a little bit more.
Yeah, just a little bit more.
Just a little bit more.
Yeah. It's more than big enough, but I pick up the little black pillow. I notice it's covered in fur. I inconspicuously pick up some of it off before a light blanket smacks into the back of my head.
There you go. Is that all okay?
Yeah, this is good. I hope the blanket will be enough to keep off the cold that seems to be wafting down from the ceiling.
Good. Like I said earlier, I'll show you the rest of the palace tomorrow. We'll get some real food, too.
Amicus sprawls back on the bed, not bothering to draw up any blankets, his eyes closed. I actually want real food now, but I don't say anything and instead lay down the sofa a bit harder than I thought. Good support, I guess. As I'm settling in, I think Amicus has already fallen asleep, but that's when he speaks again.
And thanks, Marco.
I don't know what he's thanking me for. For not killing me on the ship? For agreeing to help him become emperor? For the way I took this shitty sofa and flimsy blanket without complaint? I'm not sure, so all I say is, sure. Then I hear the wolf snoring softly, and the lights suddenly dim down until they're off. It takes like 2 seconds for him,
It's nice. It's really nice.
Nope. I lay there a while, though I'm not sure for how long. In fact, time seems to have lost all meaning since I was abducted. Amicus's brother said it had been 2 days, and didn't Amicus say that time freezes when traveling in the stretch drive? Had we really spent that much time idling around? I need to stop thinking about everything that doesn't matter, that doesn't make sense, because that's basically everything. I just need to help this wolf so I can get the hell back home. Then I can pick apart everything I've been through all I want. For now, I just need to help things move along as smoothly as possible. With that thought in my head, and with the soft sounds of Amicus's gentle snoring, I'm lulled into a light and troubled sleep.
Troubled sleep? Why would you have troubled sleep?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Maybe he's thinking of dicks. The dream I have is strange. I'm in a black void of some kind, and despite the emptiness, I have some sort of purpose. I don't know what that is, but I'm being driven towards it. It's not a good dream. It's a borderline nightmare. The empty void that isn't the scary part, though. It's the feeling that I'm being watched by someone or something. It's the feeling that I have no say in where I'm going. No choice at all. I'm very curious about you. What? I'm limited in what I can ask, but I'm starting with this. What is death to you?
Huh. Okay. Very interesting. Well, I mean, is this a group decision, or are you just going to make one?
I'm thinking.
Okay. I mean, one is very much more optimistic sounding. If that helps to influence your decision.
Well, my favorite Keyblade.
It's pretty good.
I see. Sometime just before I fully wake up, I hear something moving around behind me, followed by a mumbled voice, and then a soft padding sound that fades out after a few moments. I wonder if one of my flatmates just arrived and looked into my room for some reason. As I shift around, I frown as how weirdly firm the bed I'm laying on is. My bed was softer than this when I got into it, and where are the sheets? I open my eyes and see a red, velvety surface in front of me. Then I turn and see an unfamiliar ceiling with a gold square pattern above me. Square?
No, you said gold saucer. 'Cause
Yeah,
you
I'm still thinking.
thinking about the gold saucer.
I'm still thinking about the good old days.
The good old days.
Look, the amount of time I spent chocobo racing.
It's because it was really good.
really
Because
fun.
it's really fun.
Getting that wonderful, like, normal chocobo in, like, the ice area.
Yeah.
Like, you're sitting there like, oh my god, breed better. Like,
Come on,
and I don't know,
bitch.
like, I always have trouble getting, like, it's either the blue or green chocobo.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have to use, like, a slightly different combination for that.
Right.
But you always have a chance of still getting, like, blue instead of green.
So, yeah.
And I'm just like, so you just have to sit there and rotate, like, reload the save, like,
It's just such a pain.
and you're just like,
Come on, I need this.
bruh.
I'm just trying to get the black chocobo.
Right?
That's all.
Well, the gold chocobo.
Yeah, because
You want the gold chocobo.
you want it so that you can run across the
Yeah.
the
and
oceans.
and you can get, like, the bad summon.
bad summon. Well, no, you stop at the black chocobo for aesthetics because it's the coolest looking one.
I mean, I typically use that for the no. I'm always of two minds of whether or not whether to use the gold chocobo or the black chocobo for the races, like at the end.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
if you have the gold chocobo, then you don't get slowed down at all during the water section.
Right.
While the black chocobo will still get slowed down there.
True.
So you're banking on, like, being slower during the main course to the black chocobo racer, but getting the lead in that section. So, like, it's a lot of...
Yeah, as long as you have enough of a lead, you should be all right? More or less.
It's you know, it comes down to when you use your boosts and things.
Yeah, that's all it is.
And when I turn over and see an unfamiliar... Yeah. I look over towards the bed where I expect to see Amicus, but it's empty. I stare again at the ceiling for a while, letting the sudden realization that I'm still here wash over me. I go over everything that happened yesterday, the last shred of hope that I'd been dreaming fading from my mind. I look over at Amicus's bed again, wondering if he'd gone into the bathroom. I listen for a while, but I don't hear anything coming from the door across from the bed. There's a muffled sound of what I assume are birds chirping coming from behind the curtain. Slowly, I slide off the sofa, feeling the cold marble floor, my bare feet as I do. Oh, fuck, it's marble floor?
Fucking awful.
Oh my god.
Don't even have socks.
Yeah, fuck, right? I shiver and decide to bring the blanket with me, wrapping it around my shoulders. I shuffle around the sofa and move to the side of the large curtain to pull it back just slightly.
Ooh.
Yeah. So this is it's like the
Yeah.
main menu.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's kind of
So
nice.
it's his balcony.
That's fun.
The air that comes through is fresh and immediately reminds me of camping by a lake during the summer camp. And that would make sense because ahead of me is what looks like a massive body of water that seems to come right to the edge of the balcony. It's warm, but not nearly as humid as it was last night. Pink and orange lights paint the clouds on the horizon, and for a moment I take it in the sight. The hills and mountains to either side of the lake are covered in lush green trees. So is the little island a little ways out to my left. In the distance, on the other side of the lake, is what looks like a city of some kind. It's hard to tell how big it is since it's a good ways away, but from what I can tell, the buildings are massive, and the small structures that taper off to the sides seem to stretch far off behind them. Dim lights from the windows glitter in the distance, and I wonder if that city is full of wolves like Amicus and Cassius. Despite my situation, I want to go see it. As I watch, I see a small, dark oval shape descend down towards the city, blinking blue and red lights. I have to smile and shake my head a little. I still want to go back to Earth, but this is undeniably amazing. I let the curtain slide shut, finally, and turned back to the room. So where did that big wolf go? He could have at least told me before he ran off. Good morning, Marco. I jump at the computer voice crackling overhead. I clutch my chest, breathing hard as the voice continues. Amicus has a message for you. There's a pause, then...
Hey, Marco. I'm going to my morning meditation. It's in a room just down the hall, and I'll be back in approximately an hour. Why don't you take the time to get familiar with the room?
There's a pause, and then...
Are you still recording, Com?
Oh my god. Yes. To end recording, say, end of message.
Oh, see you soon, Marco. End message. Is it still...
Ah. To end recording, say, end of message.
My gods, end of message. What an idiot. What a dum-dum.
I hear Amicus starting to curse again before the message cuts off. Cover him with a blanket. Cover him with a blanket.
He only likes it sometimes.
Cover the blanket.
Oh, I'm laying on most of it.
See, he seems like he's enjoying it. Bite the cord. Bite the cord.
Oh.
Headbutt the mic, Ash. Do it. It's your destiny. Oh, are you gonna eat it? Are you gonna... Oh.
No, he's just headbutting the cord. He's kind of splitting the difference.
He's trying to do both at the same time. A compromise. Now I look around the room a bit. Okay.
Do it, ho.
I look around the room for a bit, noticing how little there is to get familiar with.
Whore.
He did try to bite it! Fucking lit! Let's
Bitch
go!
ass motherfucker. You're so rude.
Yeah?
Just sit down.
You're the one who developed this personality. You actually have no one to blame but yourself for the way this cat acts. That's why he screams when you're not around. That's why, like... I could look through the dresser, but I assume that's mostly filled with Amicus's things, and I doubt he wants me to get familiar with those. I move across the room towards the bathroom door, standing in the middle of it for a moment before studying the black panel in the middle of it. It's similar to what Amicus used to open the door to the hallway. I reach out to try and push it, and the moment my finger brushes against the surface, the door slides to the side so fast that I jump. Okay. The lights inside come on, slowly illuminating the interior.
What a modern-looking bathroom.
Right? I poke my head inside, then quickly step in, imagining the sliding door suddenly closing and chopping my head off. It stays open until I'm halfway in the room, and then it closes automatically. There's a large sink to my left, and an even larger mirror above it. In the corner, there's a marble-looking bench with a hole that I can only assume is the toilet. Finally, across from the large bath and what I imagine to be the shower. I actually really need to pee, so I head over to the bench and do my business down the hole, hoping that it's not something like a laundry chute, and I'm pissing on the servants below. As soon as I start, though, water begins to pour down the sides of the tube, leaving me pretty sure that this is indeed the toilet. I guess I should be more confident in assuming things about this place. Eventually, everything is fairly similar to what I had on Earth. I walk over to the sink and push the faucet, and then I stick my hand under it and water starts coming out. I'm tempted to take a drink, but then I notice the water is bubbly and soapy looking. Having nothing left to do in the bathroom, I turn back the door and find the black square again. I reach for it, and just like before, the door slides open.
Oh shit.
If he thinks he's going to get away with it... Cassius is facing away from me, his arms folded, as his bushy white tail swishes from side to side. I freeze up, staring at him wide-eyed. I have plenty of time to jump back to the side, maybe hide in the shower area, but I just stand there like an idiot as the wolf turns around, almost in slow motion.
Oh my god.
He freezes just like I did when he spots me standing in the doorway. We stare at each other for a moment, for a very long moment. Then he screeches, makes me jump back in shock. Oh gods! Oedipal, what is it? The wolf dodges back and forth, as if expecting me to try and run at him. Kato, help! Come quick! Finally, Cassius's little dance of terror ends, with him sprinting to my left and out of the room. I stand there for a moment, listening to him scream. His screams fade down the echoing hallway, while wondering if I should hide or something. Maybe go back into the bathroom and try to lock it. Instead, I hear more thudding. Someone running up the hall from the other end. Amicus comes running. Go away.
Oh, we found some junk files.
Go away, sea cleaner. I don't care.
It's not going to show up in the recording, but it was.
No. It's just recording this window.
I know.
So.
I know.
It's fine.
It was just funny.
It's
Also,
fine.
I just noticed that.
Yeah.
That this game doesn't have like a common cursor or a custom cursor like Echo did.
No, it does not.
It's a shame.
Just big mouse.
Just a mouse.
What did you want it to be?
I don't know. I don't really know. Is there like a good symbol for Adastra?
Nope.
Could be like, and it could be like the stylized A.
Nah, no. Then Amicus comes running into the room, sliding to a stop in the middle of it. He spins in a circle, then spots me and runs up to me.
What happened?
Cassius came in and saw me.
You let him see you?
What? No, he just came in. Where were you?
Meditating. I left a message. Where did he go?
Cassius? He just ran off.
Damn it.
Amicus stands there, his tail thrashing back and forth. I glare at him. If you hadn't just left me here, this wouldn't have happened.
Cassius shouldn't have even come in here.
Amicus turns away and starts pacing back and forth. What are you doing?
Shh. I'm thinking.
I bristle a little at being shushed, but I stay quiet, watching the wolf stalk back and forth. And then I hear voices again, and Cassius's along with another, deeper voice. Amicus turns to me.
Just be quiet for a moment as I try to explain things. Understand?
I glare at Amicus. His ears flatten as his expression becomes a bit more desperate.
Please?
I still don't say anything, but give him a curt nod. Amicus reaches out towards my shoulder, then pauses and instead offers his paw to me. I take it, and he gently pulls me from the bathroom to stand next to him in the middle of the room, facing the open doorway to the hall. Amicus fixes a confident smile on his face, though I can feel how tense he is next to me. From around the corner, comes Cassius, but he's hiding behind someone else, another wolf.
Look at this guy.
They both stop in the doorway, as the larger wolf takes in both Amicus and I. Amicus, what are you doing with it? Step away. Amicus gently places his paw around my shoulder, drawing me in close into his bulk. Cassius' eyes widen at that, though the wolf next to him seems to have no reaction. Then again, that could just be because I can't see his eyes. What are you doing, Amicus? Amicus clears his throat.
Cassius, Cato.
He nods to each of them in turn.
Is it Cato or Cato?
I say Kato.
Cato.
It's probably Kato.
It looks like Cato. Like, it makes me think like Mortal Kombat.
But I'm like, Kato.
Cato. That's fine. I would just prefer to be on the same page so that we're both not saying something different the whole
But
time.
wouldn't that be funny?
I mean, I guess it could be. I don't know. Is it funny or annoying? Let us know.
No idea.
This is my pet, Marco. Oh, my pet, Marco. He's not talking to Marco. He's telling him.
Good
that it is
enunciation.
Marco.
I like it. It sounds like when I'm reading. Take that as a positive or negative. You can parse that yourself.
Ooh.
Cassius's mouth falls open. The other wolf, Kato, seems to shift a bit at that. Silence drags out. Then Kato shifts again. Oh, you can do this one.
Is this where you were the past 2 days, Amicus?
Amicus's arms tighten a bit around my shoulder, drawing me in closer.
Yes. And that's where you took your father's ship?
Amazing accent.
I don't know. That's just what he looks like to me. I was debating, he looks like he would have a Scottish accent, but that doesn't fit the tone at all. I don't know what else. I could make him sound like an old man. I could make him sound like an old. I don't know. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah?
Give me a minute to think about it.
You have a minute. A slight pause.
Shut the fuck up. Yes.
Cassius gasps. He can't do that. He glances at Kato. Can he? The bigger wolf is quiet, and even though I can't see his eyes, I get the feeling that he's watching me closely.
He really is just a character design, isn't he?
He's something. He's got the little warrior knot.
Yeah.
He's got, the scars. He's got the extra chest fluff.
Extra, very important.
Yeah.
I don't know what his visor is, though.
Well, you see, it's the 3.33 3.0 plus 1.0 Gendo visor.
Facts. If you take it off, is it just gonna be like a void behind there?
Oh god, I hope!
That would be pretty cool. What a guy.
Who's the Shinji here?
Is
Is it Marco? Is this Get in the Wolf Marco?
I think it has to be.
Get in that ass.
Cassius is Asuka and
There is
and
no
Ray is,
there is no Ray.
No, Amicus has to be Ray. Unless you want him to be Mari.
No, Amicus is too shitty to be Mari. It's Mari is she just exudes winning.
I mean, it's true. This is fact.
Okay. I'm sorry, Asuka and Rei stands. Both those girls, terrible. Asuka is the better character, though.
But Rei's the cuter one between the two.
That's a consolation prize. Because if you look at all the girls there, Shinji is the cutest of the three. So... of that trio, Shinji is the cutest of them.
Okay.
So, Rei is just the bottom bitch.
Damn.
But, as soon as they introduce Mari in the movies, she's just winning. She just comes in, she has a cool, she's piloting, the Ava Unit 5? Was that what it is?
Is it the 4?
I can't remember what number it was.
I don't remember, but she has the
but it's
Beasto.
she's using the spider one first.
Yeah.
The javelin,
Yeah.
It's cool. She just has this cool fight scene. You're like, she's cool, and then she fucking parachutes in.
Oh yeah.
Crashes into Shinji. She's the one that gropes him because she's winning.
Well, she crashes in Vag first, right?
Yeah?
Yeah.
But she's the one on top.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
isn't
yeah.
the guy accidentally groping her.
Yeah.
She's groping him.
It's pretty good.
And she's just like, I love your smell. And you're just like,
She's
damn.
She's so aggressive. It's kind of what you want,
You're just kind of like, damn, she just do it. She just walks off like this. Girl boss. She do it. But if we're going for actual best girl, everyone knows
Masato.
it is Kaoru.
Oh.
And
Well, you put him on your husbando chart.
Yes.
Can't be best girl.
And but Misato is like the best.
Misato
like, girl.
is the best.
The lesbian girl's also really cool. I like her. The girl that works on the bridge with the short hair. Don't know that bitch's name. I just go like the lesbian.
Well, she's not a lesbian. She's in love with Gendo.
Ritsuko.
Oh, she's in love with Ritsuko. I thought you were referring Ritsuko. But no, I know you're talking about
the short-haired, like,
yeah,
with the black hair.
Yeah.
She's in Lesbians at Ritsuko.
Yeah, facts. This is facts. It's very good.
And you're just like, that's a choice. I like it.
Bold, very bold, but I
right,
approve.
right. Ritsuko's cool. I was never that into her. She's like, she's almost too business all the time, you know.
Right.
Like, it is what it is.
No, it's good though. I mean,
I do like Mari. She's cool.
Yeah, they all serve their purpose.
Where did it come from? Amicus rubs my arm.
He came from far away.
How do you know it's he?
Well, I guess we'll have to test. Well, also that's the computer tells him.
Wait.
Is this important?
Well, there's nothing else happening.
Oh my god.
I just got a really confusing text, so...
Oh shit, it's a text message.
Yeah, so it's like one of the people...
One of the 4 people on the
Roding.
planet that have
Okay.
that have your phone number.
I mean, facts, though.
Very important.
Why are these notifications... Fuck off.
You're too popular, Josh.
And I hate when this happens. Like...
Oh, like it's a screenshot that's not loading up.
Whatever, I'll just restart the phone. That usually fixes it.
Is he a child? Yes.
What? He can't just take someone else's child, can he? Again, Cassius looks at Kato. And once again, Kato is quiet. Then he finally sighs.
We will discuss this over breakfast, Amicus. Get dressed and bring the creature with you, as long as he's safe. You're gonna fall, Ash. He starts to relax when you scratch
and
him.
just slides.
He just slides off. He's listening to too much smooth jazz. Of course. What? It's just.
No, I just I love that. I love that clip from the Two Best Sisters play Portal 2.
Yeah.
Where
it's so smooth.
Oh, it's so smooth.
I can't stop sliding all over the place. It's just so smooth.
Oh.
Then we will continue the conversation there.
With that, Kato turns on his heels and walks out the room, leaving Cassius to look at him with a gaping mouth. He turns back on us, snarling. I don't know what you're planning with that thing, Amicus, but if I know you, it's going to be incredibly stupid. I mean, facts? He takes another second to look at me with unmistakable disgust. You could have at least obtained one that isn't quite so ugly, you know.
Oh my god. Leave, Cassius. And don't think about snooping around in my room again, understood?
Cassius doesn't respond and simply walks away, looking over his shoulder just before he leaves. And expect to receive punishment from Kato for stealing Father's ship. Absolutely outrageous. I watch Cassius' tail swish out of sight behind the doorway. Amicus lets out a huge sigh, and I feel his chest deflate against my shoulder. I think this is a decent spot to end this part.
All right, it was exciting.
How'd you like meeting the other main characters?
It was fun. I like Kato a lot. I like him. He's cool. He's Amicus, but a little more daddy-like.
A little more boomer.
Yeah, but that's kind of makes him better, I think.
Okay.
But I guess we'll see.
You don't like Cassius?
Not especially. He doesn't really do much for me.
You don't love Mr. Bitch Boy over there?
But like design wise and personality wise, like
I like
you
his
know.
outfit a lot.
I mean the pauldron, the big fancy pauldron.
I love
pretty
the Griffith
cool.
like pauldron look. Like it's just like I just look at this man and I just think he's just done nothing wrong. Like I just feel like I can trust him, can look up to him.
Okay.
Like he just gives off that vibe, like just from that armor alone.
See, like it's very specific when like the bratty, entitled prince type like works for me.
Yeah.
It's specific. It's not like that level of being just a complete bitch man. Like you got to be like somewhat charming as well, you know. But that's just kind of me, as it happened, you know, as it do the thing. Josh on his phone again during a recording.
Whatever, fine. We'll see you around, guys. Bye.